Hello everyone, welcome to English is Easy with RB. In this video, I'll tell you 4 stories from Aesop's Fables. Before you leave, make sure you tell me which one you liked the most in the comments section. So without further ado, let's begin. The Man with Two Wives. Once upon a time, a middle-aged man got married for the second time. This time around, his wife was half his age. The other thing which my dear listeners should know is that his first wife was still alive. When he married this young woman, the first wife got jealous and came up with a plan immediately. She decided to pull out every strand of his black hair when he was asleep. She thought this would make her husband look unattractive to her young rival. So she kept removing a few strands night after night. But what she didn't know was that the second wife had come up with a similar plan. She thought if she could remove all of her husband's grey hair, he would look much younger. So she kept pulling out every grey hair while the older lady removed all the black ones. Their husband went bald in less than a week. The Donkey's Shadow. During an assembly in Athens, Demosthenes, a renowned orator, faced interruptions while attempting to deliver a speech. No one wanted to hear him speak. Frustrated, he sought a moment of their attention and began to tell them a story. Once, in the midst of a scorching Athenian summer, a young man rented a donkey for a journey to Megara. At noon, when the sun was relentless, both the young man and the donkey's driver vied for a sliver of shade cast by the donkey. They argued fiercely, with the driver asserting that the man had only rented the donkey, not its shadow. In contrast, the young man insisted he had rented both the donkey and all its accompanying rights. He said, just like the donkey, its shadow belonged to him. Having shared this portion of the story, Demosthenes abruptly turned his back on the audience and started to walk away. The Athenians clamored for him to return, pleaded for the story's conclusion. Demosthenes retorted, "So you are eager to hear about the donkey's shadow, yet you dismiss serious matters when I wanted to bring them before you?" A New Master. Once upon a time, there was an elderly man who had taken his donkey out to graze when he suddenly heard the enemy approaching. Fear gripped the old man, and he desperately tried to convince the donkey to run away to avoid capture. The donkey, being quite stubborn, asked the old man, "Do you think the new owner will make me carry 2 heavy packs instead of 1? The old man didn't think so. With a nod, the donkey wisely concluded, "You see, it doesn't matter who my master is, as long as I carry just 1 load at a time." What about goddess Demeter? Demodus, a diplomat, was struggling to capture the attention of his audience in Athens. Frustrated, he proposed telling them an Aesop's fable to pique their interest. The audience agreed, so Demodus began his tale. In this story, he began, the goddess Demeter, a swallow, and an eel were strolling together along a road. When they came upon a river, the swallow soared into the sky, and the eel swiftly dived into the water. At this point, Demodus paused, leaving the audience curious. They asked, "What happened to the goddess Demeter?" Demodus responded with a sly smile. "Well, as for Demeter, she is quite upset with all of you for favoring Aesop's fables over matters of politics."